The Chronic.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Cycle 2, Week 3 of Blue Eyes training. On the bars, 230 pounds. Managed a double on this. Was quite the grinder. Wasn't really trying to make it as much of a grinder as it was, but sometimes that's just how training is. You have your good days and you have your bad days. So I wouldn't say this was necessarily a bad day, since that still is a PR for me technically. But I would have liked it to been a lot smoother. So after that 230, I dropped it down to 210 and did 3 back off sets for doubles. Moving on, I went into some OHP, 145 pounds for a triple. Then I did 2 back off sets at 135 pounds. Moving on until day number 2 now. My squats have been really good the past 2 weeks, so try to keep that up. This is 370 pounds for a double at an RPE of around 9. My back does kind of come forward a little bit on that second rep, but I felt strong enough where I would have gotten a third one if I went for it. Probably might have made it, might have not, but I felt pretty good after it, so that was pretty encouraging. Did some back off sets, 3 sets at 350 for doubles. Moving on until my day number 3, here is some deadlifts, 455 pounds on the bar. And what's unfortunate about this first set is, if you're watching my left hand, the bar starts rolling out of my left hand, especially on the second rep, so I was not able to lock it out just because the bar was falling to the ground. So I felt like I was strong enough to try to hit that again for a double. But unfortunately, I think that first set really took it out on me, and you can see that first rep right there is just a grinder. So I go for a second one, but evidently, you know, I get it right to about my knees, and I'm just not able to push my hips through or lock that at all. So I'll have to come back and try to do that double another time, probably in a month or so. So moving on, I did some pull-ups. I'm keeping my form pretty strict here, trying to go for that dead hang and then coming back up. 3 sets of 8 on that. And then basically I superset that with some Romanian deadlifts. The 75-pound dumbbells at this gym unfortunately are broken, so I had to move back down in weight. I was doing 75 pounds, and then somebody decided to be a jackass and break them, so now I'm doing 70 pounds for 3 sets of 8, whereas I was doing 75 pounds for around 3 sets of 6. So a little bit more volume, a little less weight. Gotta work with what I got. After that, you know, I just did some hammer curls and reverse curls and a superset. Didn't film that, so we're gonna jump straight into day number 4 now. So day number 4 is bench touch and go. This is 215 pounds on the bar for a set of 4 at what I rated a RPE of 8.5. So I felt really good on this day, and I did 3 back off sets at 205 pounds for sets of 4. What you're watching right now is my 205 pounds for 2 sets of 2 3-second paused reps. So those felt pretty good. A lot of volume with that. If you count all the working sets that I did, that's 6 sets total working, not including my warm-up sets, which probably adds another 3. So after the benching, I went into these wide grip pull-ups, supersetted with some barbell rows. Barbell rows were at 135 pounds. Probably should use a little bit less weight with this. I try to keep the form pretty strict, but I noticed around the 6th or 7th rep, I'm kind of jerking the weight a little bit too much to where it's not benefiting my lats at all. After the superset between the wide grip pull-ups and the barbell rows, I go into a superset of weighted push-ups with dumbbell flies, which I did not film, so we're just going to go right into day number 5. 355 pounds for a set of 4 here at an RP of 9. Like I said before, squats have felt really good. The only thing that bugged me with this set is the safety bar is there, and I'm not sure if I actually made depth on these. I took the safeties off for my back off sets. It appears like I made depth, but you know, with the safeties there and not being able to tell for sure, that's just something that it kind of irritated me. So these are my back offsets now, 325 pounds for a set of 4. And obviously, I'm probably going to go a little bit lower when I have less weight. So after I did the back offsets, I did another 2 sets of back offs, 3-second pauses. And those were brutal. But if you like the video, guys, give me a like rating, comment, subscribe, and tune back in next week for another entire week worth of training. Peace.